I'm Daniel from DocCheck, and I'd like to present to you our approach in incorporating social media in one of our new products. For those who don't know DocCheck, DocCheck is a community-based website for medical practitioners. It has about 850,000 users, and it basically is one big community. So we have a lot of services to offer for them, and I'd like to present to you 3 of them, starting with DocCheck Pictures. It's basically a platform where a user can upload pictures and images, and there you can get about 10,000 images, ranging from pictures directly taken from the surgery room, and their doctors can get second opinions of their pictures if they don't have a clue or if they have questions, and they get in touch with each other. The second service is the DocCheck Flexicon. It basically is a wiki-styled dictionary with about 33,000 entries. And there you can also participate. And last but not least, it's DocCheck TV. It basically is like DocCheck Pictures, but with videos. So while continuing to improve those services and other DocCheck services, we had a main goal for, for 2011. We wanted to give the user an even more and a better experience while using those services in a whole new way. So we had to ask ourselves how to approach this. And we have all this content, and what would be better suited than making an app? So the question arose, what takes an app from good to great? And basically, if you have a good app, you can answer these 3 questions with yes. But we don't want to have only a good app, we wanted to have a great one, of course. So what we did, we took something that already was a good thing. So it heralds internal medicine, some might know it. In Germany, we call it the doctor's Bible. And it's the printed version is published annually, and it has its origins in the early 1980s. So it has a very long history. And DocCheck produces the PDF ebook since 2007, and later on the EPUB. So what we thought was, if we take this book and mix it up with our services, it would be an even better idea. So that's where the idea of the multi-book was born. Our multimedia content mixed up with the great Herald. So basically what the Herald is, you see, it's only text. 1,000 pages, text and tables. And for students, it's very hard to learn with it. They do it, they have to do, because they get asked questions out of the Herald in their exams. So what we thought, why shouldn't it look like this? Structured, well organized, and nice. And the result is, I might add, quite sexy. So aside from being pretty, the multi-book has features like every other ebook should have. It has a structured index, you have a quick search, you can have bookmarking features. But what we did, we added our content. So we, for example, took the flexicon content, and if you have to look up a word, you can do it in the flexicon. You don't have to use Google or other services to search the words. You have only to push the button and get to our flexicon. And if the word doesn't exist for any reason, you can add it. So every user can participate in it. Secondly, you can comment and annotate. You can mark a paragraph, and there you can mark something and put down a note, and you can decide whether to share it with others. So, and last but not least, of course, our multimedia content from DocCheck Pictures and DocCheck TV. And here, the main clue is every picture and every video is user-generated content. So every user can participate in the book. It's editorially selected, and it's placed in the app. We also have login-based content. So for example, if a student logs in with his ID, DocCheck ID, which is free, he gets e-learning tools for his exam to prepare for it, and in the near future we will add other content. So you see, the app or the multi-book, it changes. It recognizes who is reading it. So we have the opportunity to change the content and give the user what he needs, what he really wants. And we are believing heavily in user-generated content. So every service that we are offering on our page, also or nearly every service, is represented in the app. You can comment and discuss, you can support others, and one of the main features, or really a great feature, is you can get in contact with the author. So if you have an idea, you can contact the author, and if it's a good one, then the author has the opportunity to mix it up, and in the next edition of the Herald, maybe your idea or your part is in. So we believe in that. And let me show you how we developed and how we're going to continue with the book. We thought that, developing an app is really hard. So we had to ask ourselves, for which platform do we do it? And we chose Apple for several reasons, and from past experience we know the app approval process is a real pain, but we thought one OS and one platform is easier to develop for. So, but we are open-minded, and we chose to make a web app so that we try to be open, and if we want to continue and if you want to transfer the real app to another platform, we only have to make a container app for that. So it's really not really easy, but it's a way to ensure that further platforms or new platforms can also have this great app. And we tried, or what we thought was best, is to divide the Herald, the 1,000 pages, into parts. So what we did, we split it up into chapters, and so we had the opportunity to see how the results are. We wanted to know from the user how they feel about the change, because 30 years the Herald existed in one form, and it only got updated but not changed. And as we saw that the response was huge, and so we are now developing those other parts. We also placed on our page, or on our site, on our DocCheck Load e-store, a special landing page where user can see the development, and they can get information about coming parts. We also have a Facebook group, of course, so there are also several informations, and the users can talk with each other. And of course, we did certain marketing campaigns with the author. I have to add, Harold's trademark are his suspenders, and we thought it might be a good idea to give the user the opportunity to get something from him. So we said, my suspenders for your sentiment. If the user they sent in their opinion about the book, and they got a part of his suspenders and a signed copy of the original book. So it's kind of nice. So you see, we are community focused, and we try to incorporate several social media aspects in one app. So coming back to the question, what takes an app from good to great? You might ask yourself, how did we answer the questions? Well, we didn't answer it. We rephrased it. So who takes an app from good to great? And the simple answer is the people who use it do. And that's why DocCheck is your social network. Thank you.